Well, hello people. This is your Abhi, and it's day 25. Today, we're going to talk about something really important. That is how much social media is actually killing your time than you think. Right? Social media, well, it's a it's a good thing. We're all connected to each other in this pandemic situation with social media, thanks to it. But it's just more than that now. You see, um, it's it's become a competitive place of who's better and who's not, etc. And um, promotion of fake image, coolness, and all this that are actually very insignificant in your life, but you don't realize it, right? Uh, it's not really important as far as I can I can say because well, see, some people use it for business and to promote their um, art and etc. That's totally fine. If you're doing that, that's actually great. But I'm talking more in a general sense and the consumer sense, to be honest. Social media is it's a place where entertainment is constant. I mean, novelty all the time, right? You're being constantly fed with unnecessary information, and you've been intoxicated with all kinds of stuff, man. You got to be aware of that. You got to be aware of what kind of media you're consuming. Okay, so let me come down to this. As for teenagers and most of the people who are studying right now and working towards their college entrance exams or maybe their board exams or whatever, you have to realize that those are way important than being very active on social media. Being very active on social media kills a lot of your time. Lot of your time. I'm talking again this on a more general sense, not being specific to some kind of community. I mean age or etc. But you got to understand it's it's not really required for you to be so active on social media as far as I can think because I am not active on social media that much. I just rarely come and check once a week or 2 weeks, and then detox from it. So for teenagers and people who are starting to towards some kind of goal in their life, social media is a really bummer. It's a huge bummer for them, and I'm sorry to say this. There's a high chance it's being a huge obstacle that you don't realize, and it can it can put you away from your goal, right? So it's not really required for this age when you're working towards something, when you're working towards building foundational finance or uh, making yourself better or more skillful. When you're doing that, when it's time for that, social media is absolutely a wall. It's a hard wall you should break through, right? And another point is that we're not really strong emotionally, right? And again, talking in a general sense, most of us really get really ride that emotional roller coaster because of someone else's sayings or texts and messages, and this can be very dangerous because uh, you could be abused online, which would really drastically change your mental health. Could be dependent on someone, or your daily activities or whatever you planned, they're being constantly modified and disturbed because of someone else's response to your text or whatever. You're being uh, influenced because of someone else's emotions, and because of that, I'm saying it's it's hard. You see, it's hard on you. Mm, You don't realize it much, but it that emotional roller coaster will keep you away from whatever you're trying to achieve, right? And why it kills more time, and that's coming to that point. It's because, let's say someone texted you, um, and fine, you replied to them, and then you had a little conversation, and you come back to your work, or you know away from social media, you're doing something else. Their texts or something that happened between two people, you two people, that will come into your mind. What she or he or they said, you'd keep thinking about it. You'd think about why I said that, why I didn't say that, or what will happen if I said that, what would happen if I didn't say that. You'd be you know stuffed with silly, stupid questions in your mind, and those thoughts take away most of your time. You don't realize, but you keep thinking about them a lot. You see, as far as I have experienced, I've been really really influenced by someone else's opinions and messages and etc. I've gone through a huge roller coaster, man. I mean, I was not having my emotional strength and control with me, right? That can be one major cause why it kills more time than you actually think, than you're actually aware of. Next point is that you don't really have to socialize that much, is what I think. Just two or three people who are really close, or uh, whom you would whom you feel nice to talk to or text them. Why do you want to text to so many people? Why do you want to have pointless conversations leading to nothing but wasting of your time without without you being aware at all? I mean, sometimes you are aware, but you would still continue because you had to win that argument, right? You had to win that argument. Pointless argument. Not going to teach you anything. It's bad. You don't really have to talk to so many people. I just don't get the trend. I guess I don't know, but that's how it is. When I used to use social media, I used to text so many people, man, so many people every day. How much of influence, right? You could instead spend it with your family, or people who are really close to you. Maybe call them up for a while, or learn something. Do some activity that would refresh you, or read a book or something that will develop you. Why do you want to waste your time over others, right? You might say it's only for a while, but then you don't it's not only for a while. every free time that you have, you've been texting, you've been thinking about what they said, what she has said, what's happening, and etc. and etc. And in this process, you're actually killing a lot of time. You're actually killing a lot of productive time. You got to realize that. You got to realize that. Next is, it's no use playing cool. Okay, it's no use playing cool. Okay, it's only for that short period of time, and then it's forgotten too. You know it, even they know it. It's just this constant cycle of being cool and etc. and etc. It doesn't help at all. It might give you that little dopamine shot for a while, but then you're back to normal, right? It's it's taking so much of you put so much of your time into a certain photo or whatever it is, but then how is it helping you? A few likes, a few comments were like, okay, fine, uh, looks cool, texting, I mean, putting it in the comments, and you feel happy, and after a while they forget it, and then after a while it's not cool anymore. It's okay, it's just something that happened. Why try to act and be cool, and you put so much effort into it just for it to be insignificant later, right? So I think social detoxing is really a thing that we have to practice, especially teenagers. It can be really hard on you. You're not really completely developed and matured, so you'd simply ride a roller coaster, and in the future you would just regret wasting so much of time you put into building pointless relationships and trying to win over insignificant arguments. You have to make sure and think where you're going with whatever you're doing. Where you're going with whatever you're doing, that's the principle of life. Alright? So, I advise you to socially detox. I'm not saying completely leave social media, because then you wouldn't, uh, make some uh, or meet some people who would change your life if you wouldn't have. So yeah, just be in touch, but make sure it doesn't affect your daily activities, right? Yeah. So you have to put the efforts to where you want to reach. We all lose the sight of our goal when we're distracted, right? With social media, companies are making employees to making up. I mean, making up jobs to people so that they can distract you, right? That's how social media works, as far as I know. So it's best you realize how much you're wasting, and put your actions and efforts towards the right direction. It's one thing knowing what you want, and it's another thing doing what it takes to get there, right? It's We all know where we want to be, we all know where we want to go, but what we're doing, we're being constantly distracted, and it's best you strive towards what you want to be, and strive towards making your future safe and secure. As teenagers, I'm talking in that point of view, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.